Tonight, an apparent medical mix-up leaves a California family and their 1-year-old son facing an uncertain and devastating future.
100% trusted them. They're doctors.
Melissa and Jason Diaz filing a lawsuit and an arbitration claim of negligence against Huntington Reproductive Center Fertility after they say the Pasadena clinic wrongly transferred an embryo carrying a cancer gene and tried to cover it up. The couple specifically sought out IVF and genetic testing to prevent a stomach cancer mutation known as CDH1 from continuing in the family line.
It turned out to be the biggest mistakes of our lives.
Jason was diagnosed with that cancer in 2018. His stomach removed after chemotherapy failed. 2 other family members have died of the disease.
I wouldn't want anyone on earth to experience this type of pain.
And just picturing my happy baby boy going through that, my world just crushed.
The couple gave birth in September of 2021 and discovered the mistake months later when they planned to try for another child with the embryos they'd stored. According to the lawsuit, the couple says they were sent this report with handwritten notes confirming an embryo with the mutation was transferred in their first successful pregnancy.
My heart sank, like knowing what my husband has gone through, the difficulties that his family have gone through, the ones that have removed their stomach to avoid getting cancer.
The lawsuit also alleges those handwritten notes were removed on another copy of the same report sent after Melissa began to ask questions.
And what ultimately HRC Fertility sent to Melissa were records that were altered in a fundamental way, taking out which embryos it had transferred.
When asked about the mistake and allegations of a cover-up, HRC Fertility told NBC News in a statement that it empathizes with the family and it stands by the, quote, professionalism and expertise of its medical staff, but adds, quote, the patients associated with the case sought genetic testing and genetic counseling outside of HRC Fertility and with an outside party, and goes on to say the clinic carried out the family's wishes to transfer a male embryo with the highest level of care.
Cooper Genomics issued a perfectly good, valid report that properly stated the gene characteristics of the various embryos. The problem, which HRC Fertility was not admitting in its response, was that HRC Fertility just read the report wrong.
That mistake, the Diazes say in their lawsuit, means their son has an 80% chance of developing the cancer that will likely lead to a lifetime of health issues.
How do I prepare my son for what comes next?
He's just such a happy baby. And to know the hurt in front of him that he has to face for something that we tried so hard to prevent, it crushes me. It hurts my soul.
The family's attorney says they're hoping the fertility company takes responsibility for the mistake and makes changes to their policies and procedures as a result. Melissa and Jason say at some point they do want to continue to expand their family in the future. Tom?
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.